that didn't quite know what was presenting. Oriented group. I normally would build into agendas like opening or closing prayer. The purpose of this evening is to look at how to be serious about investing. And this is not investing in terms of your own financial portfolio. This is how do we invest in building wealth and fueling economic development in the community. So the concepts, get through my little part. So there's been multiple investment concepts that came out. So tonight is about talking about how we seriously move forward on something. And there's going to be at least two concepts put forward. We have a real estate investment concept. I wanted Miss Annie to speak a little bit about her concept. In fact, go to the second slide so we can show them how we have it broken down. To let millennials lead us. Which is why Roy and Isabel are competing this. I think it's important to
push the one community
in the area. However, I do feel that we need to invest in ourselves, whatever we're doing moving forward. And I think if we start with ourselves by contributing whatever is decided upon, and I said to start with at least $100 that each member contributes every month. And if you started out with just the initial 25, that's $2,500 a month that builds. And that money can be used towards investing in real estate or investing in whatever direction we choose to go in as far as investment goes. But I think that
you in the portion, like if you build something and there is some profit or whatever, then do you then get a 25% return on it or whatever percentage, or are you just putting in and giving that money to the cause? Is it a donation?
Now, like I said, I'm not the expert, but I would say if once you get to a point where you really got monies coming in, then you should get a return off of your investment. That's how we deal with wealth. That's how you start getting the monies to come in. You got to start building in order to start getting it to come in to get a return.
Long term, then you probably shouldn't be in there in the first place. Because if you're even going in the mind frame of, hey, in 2 months I may need to take my money out, it's not anything bad about it, but it shouldn't be an option.
Right.
And I think it should be established up front.
Exactly.
Because I mean, you just can't touch it.
Right.
Long term for sure.
And if that's the route we decide to take, of course we would put a panel together to have those rules established up front where we're operating in the long-term growth.
So I thought, well, they're not really doing anything other than
Long-term picture and one kind of like micro loans.
I think we're only focusing on long-term. At this point, we're not looking to have it like a revolving loan option. We're looking for a bigger picture option to where we can acquire something, for development.
Combined with whichever direction you go, whether it's co-op or whether it's real estate, I still think the money piece is combined with.
we start somewhere and we build a bottom where the money is housed.
Turner. I'm Executive Director of Cooperative Empowered Economic Development. So what we do is we help people form cooperatively owned businesses. So to leverage it and to borrow money from a bank, there is an issue with cooperatives because banks will lend anybody with money. There are those two banks that can do that. So you would pool your money, you would each have a voting share of stock. You can leverage that. If you go into real estate, there are two banks.
Because I looked at this from the music business, and I'm just using this as an example. As Cheyenne progressed in the music business, we invested into the product, right? But we didn't invest into the company as much as we invested into the product. So what we did was when the product started to take off, we had to shift our funds and now invest into the foundation. What I'm saying is that the investment group is the focus. We don't even talk money until we have the strategy, the commitment, and all of that. So then you can say, that's why I was saying, okay, $100 a month, or maybe a $5,000 investment, or it may be whatever is open at that time, whatever makes sense. Because you may have a deal on the table that's worth $1 million, right? And there may be somebody in this organization
course, I agree with you, but we gotta figure out what we're doing, and then we create the company. And I'm not saying we're not gonna do that. We have to.
I think it's more like, what is the mission of the investment group?
Right.
Like, what is your mission? Do you want to fill a need, or do you just want to invest in the most lucrative and get the highest return? Like, what is whatever the value
I
is?
think
And
Gypsy.
we all have to listen really close because you can't talk very loud.
Yeah. Oh, Judy, go ahead. No, I was, okay, as Judy was talking and about this co-op, and you know, I like that, we all getting started, we all at the same level, beginner's level. We're gonna try to grow together. I like the idea of voting, one person voting. We put out equal amount of money in there, and we have a co-op.
Combined with whichever direction you go, whether it's co-op or whether it's real estate. I still think the money piece is combined with.
That's where they do matching funds. If you haven't heard of Tampa Bay Way, yeah, so I said, there's seed, there's a seed fund up to 250,000, and the bigger fund is up to $1 million. And you have to, and that's done by the end of August. So if you're looking to do money.
So we need $1 million by the end.
No, up to $1 million, and it's matching. Now, Wave, when they started, and that can include when they got the Sykes building, when Sykes let them go into the Wave building, they counted that rent that Sykes let them have for free for the first 2 years as part of that matching. So I'm just saying, it doesn't all have to be cash.
The EDA grant is how we get Google and search
It's part of the
it.
but it's the I-6 challenge, and it's not gonna develop it. Right, and it's due at the end of August.
money for investment.
You can't use it for real estate. But it's economic, but there's also a seed grant, which is $250,000.
Hold on, wait. He just said you can't use it for investment.
So there's different programs. I'm just saying, before you end your meeting, there's a deadline of August. Maybe you should check it out.